I got to be productive, and I basically dedicated that whole day just to photos, and it worked out. So sometimes I wish I could do that every day. The problem I have personally is, like, if I did that every single day, I would be like not unstoppable, but that would be like, you know, that would be me. Like, that's how I make money. Days like those are what make me money, right? And other days don't really make me money, like, and not even close to the same way that those days do. I used to only have those days, like when I started out, because I didn't have any friends, and I didn't have I didn't stream, and I didn't know anyone on Twitter either. Like, so I didn't have like internet friends really. I had some, like I did have like people in Discord servers, but I didn't have a lot of like internet friends, and I didn't have IRL friends, and I didn't stream. And then once I kind of got all three of those things, my ability to have just days where I do nothing but like do makeup, sit at home alone, and take photos for most of the day, it's hard for me to fit those in. So sometimes I wish I could just go back to being totally isolating and doing nothing but like doing my makeup and taking photos every day, because that would make me like way more money. But streaming takes like a ton. Yeah, streaming is a lot for me. Streaming is the big one, because when I stream, it's like, it's so long. I stream for so long usually, that I can do nothing else in the day. So I'm pretty terrible for that. I need to work on like streaming shorter hours probably, but I like streaming long hours. I just need to get a good balance of doing things, you know? But basically any day that I stream, I can get nothing else done. It's essentially a write-off day for me. Same with like when Kiana and Raven were visiting, and when Kiana was visiting like the month before, and when before that, like Alex and Lena and stuff were visiting. When people visit, those also take my whole day. Like on a day where I'm hanging out with Raven, that's why I said I wanted to stream, but realistically, I just didn't have time for it. Like, I don't multitask super. You heard your name and ran back home to my stream. Yeah, I don't like divide my attention between multiple things really. So like on a day where it's a hangout day, it's a hangout day. That's the day, you know. That's what the day is. The day is the hangout day, and I don't do anything else. Yeah, Draklin already does that for free, which is, you know, bless your heart. Thank you very much for that, actually. I really appreciate it. So like when Kiana and Raven visited, it's like impossible for me really to get like work done. Like I can't really and I'm almost certain they feel the same as well, right? Like I don't think there was a lot of like content production happening while we were hanging out, you know? We can collab next time. Yeah, can we do that? Can you bring baby oil and teach me how to twerk first before we do the collab? Or should we could make content out of you teaching me to twerk, right? We could make content out of that. Then it's not a wasted day. Oh, you mean streaming? The issue I have with doing it with streaming is, okay, streaming is complicated for me. I don't know if we're gonna get into this right now. I don't know if I was ready for this. This conversation. Streaming is complicated because I don't personally like where my stream is right now. Like I don't really like my own stream very much. Like it's rare that I'm proud of it. And as a result of not being proud of my own stream, I don't like to show things to other people that I'm not proud of, if that makes sense. Like one of my least favorite feelings is disliking a photo and then feeling like I have to post it. I don't like to do that. I don't think I would if I hated a photo at this point, I probably wouldn't post it, even if I didn't like it. But the problem is with streaming, I don't really like my own streams for a few reasons. The number one reason is I don't think I'm very skilled at it yet. I'll get there eventually, but I'm a really, really slow learner, is something I've learned. I'm I'm a very slow learner at things, and I'm not good enough. I'll get, like I said, I'll get there eventually, but I'm not good enough at streaming yet to really feel proud of it, I guess. So that limits my like desire to like promo it everywhere, because I'm like, I don't know why people would like this. I guess in my brain I'm like, it's not good enough, you know. So it's hard for me to want to like show my stream, you know. Like I don't show my stream as much as I should, because I'm like, it feels weird. Like I don't pay Giraffe Queen to post the clips of me, because from my perspective, like I don't think how I describe it. Giraffe Queen does it. We talked about it, obviously. Like we've obviously talked about it. But the thing I said is like, I want Giraffe Queen to do it when he enjoys it, when it makes him feel good, and when he does it. And I think, you know, not to speak for you, but like I think you like doing it, and it makes you happy to like do stuff for like the stream community, like the Discord community. And I like that like people hang out and have friends and stuff in the stream community. But in terms of like me trying to get like maximize growth, like blow my stream up, maximize growth, get views on my channel, get people in here, blow the stream up, get way more viewers, I wouldn't do that. Like I don't think I'm ready to do that yet. And I probably wouldn't like be willing to pay someone. Firstly, I couldn't afford it, but secondly, I wouldn't be willing to pay someone to promo my stream, because I don't think I'm like at a position where I can like, I'm too small of a streamer for it to be like, I feel like for it to be a good idea. I'm too small of a streamer, and also I'm not good enough at streaming for it to be a good idea, I guess. I haven't perfected creating like viral clip moments, you know? Like I know plenty of streamers who are smaller than me, or even size of me, but like smaller or same size or something. But like if they could post a stream clip to TikTok and it could go viral, right? But I don't really have like, I don't think there'd be a clip from my stream that could like go viral. I think the only one that I thought close enough to doing it, and I posted it, was the one of me like clapping without paying attention. That's like the closest thing I have to like a clip that could like actually like get numbers, you know? But yeah, I don't really, like that's what I mean, I guess. I just generally don't like produce, I don't know how to describe it. It's not my style of content, and it doesn't have to be my style of content. I'm a chill streamer, you know? I'm a chill streamer. So the most views you got on a YouTube video were like 2K views, yeah. And like a photo on my Twitter is like 500K or something, or 200 to 500K or something, you know. So like, it's not like it wouldn't be worth it basically to pay an editor, I guess, unless I was willing personally to make the effort to turn my stream into a growth stream. Like I would have to reframe my brain and how I stream, and streaming would, because okay, this is the easy way to describe it, and it's pretty intuitive as well. I don't stream to produce content. This is not like I'm not making content right now. What I'm doing right now is socializing. The whole reason that I started streaming in the first place was because I'd went 2 months without speaking to another person. And I didn't talk to anyone. And I used to record videos of myself talking and stuff, just so I would use my voice because I wasn't speaking. And I started streaming because I had no friends and no one to talk to. And I was literally not using my voice. And the way that I've built my stream community since then is by just hanging out. Like, I'm here to hang out with like my friends. Chat. Like, you're like my friends this is like a hangout session with my friends. Really, that's like what my streams are. they're not content. They're not designed to rake in viewers. It is just a hangout, you know, and that's okay. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But like, if I want to blow my stream up, what I have to do, and I've thought about it before in the past, but if I wanted to blow my stream up, what I have to do is not hang out with you guys, but produce have a content stream. Like, I need content. That's what I need to do if I want to grow as a content creator, if I need to create content. And my stream can be content. I just have to put effort into making content on my stream, right? So what would that be? Like, I talked about it in the past, but the cooking stream, right? I think the way I worded it in the past was was like a theater performance, right? I did theater in school. In order to like do well, I think, in terms of like growing your stream, you need to put on a performance. You need to think of it like a theater, you know? Think of it like you're doing a skit or something, right? So what I would do, or like being a host. There's a couple ways to do it, obviously, right? But a lot of it is like, I feel like it's just like theater training and stuff, right? But put on a show for people. Put on a show. And I can do that. I'm just a prep person. Like, I'm a very prep work person. If that makes sense. Like, I do some things spontaneously. Like, obviously, I'm generally spontaneous in the things that I do, but when I'm serious about something, I really take my time. Like, I need to like really go like hardcore into it and dive into it, right? So at this point, the way I stream is very like, it uses a lot of social energy, but not a lot of thought goes into my streams. I don't think about my streams very much at all, actually. I just socialize. Like, I just come to hang out, and depending on my mood today, you might get me able to talk for 3 hours, 3 hours straight on stream, uninterrupted. I can speak without a break in speaking for 3 hours uninterrupted. Or you might catch me in a day where I just want to sit there and play fucking Crab Champions in silence for 4 hours, you know? So that's basically what happens, right? If you get your dopamine from friends and stuff IRL and online, you can hyper-focus more on building, stream, etc., because it's not an outlet anymore. It can be a passion. Yeah, I just haven't practiced it yet. I haven't practiced doing stream content really much at all. Like, I've done it like once or twice. So I know I'm going to be bad at it the first time I do it is the problem. Like, that's what happens, right? You have to be bad at something before you're good at it, right? So I think for me, it's just about taking that first step, maybe, into actually trying for the first time to put on a show. I just don't really know how to get started on it. I don't have like resources, you know, to get started on putting on a show. That's what it needs to become a hyper focus of mine, of like, okay, this is how to do a good stream. Like the way that I started on OF, I did a lot of research when I was starting out. Like, I did a ton of research. I've not researched anything about Twitch at all. Like, I don't research Twitch. And in order to like get good at it, I need to like actually study. I can't just like constantly go off vibes, you know? How would I conduct my research? I'd probably watch like some of I'd probably watch like top clips of, I researched what Twitch partner even is after I got it. I'd probably watch some like top clips, see what kind of clips people like. I'd look at like trends in viewership of games, stuff like that probably. I'd probably look at streamers that are around my size in general, what they're doing. I look at related streamers, like streamers in my field of what kind of content I think I would make, right? Which the content sphere that I'm in is, I'm like gamer sphere, like low, but like low sexualized, so not like particularly sexual, but like, you know, I'm a girl, so it's always inherently a little sexualized. Sometimes I played it up for a while in February and stuff. I was playing up like the sexual stuff, which was good for my numbers, by the way. I haven't done that for a while. I was really in the groove of doing that in my old apartment. Like every time I stand up showing my ass and stuff, that was awesome. I should go back to doing that again because it was really fun and it was good for numbers actually. I haven't been sexual on stream in a minute, which is funny to think about. It's very funny to think about. I haven't done drinking streams either since I moved here, which is also funny. Drinking streams were really good for me. I actually, my stream content was so good when I would drink. It was crazy. Yeah, I would get bit donations on the ass as well. It's really funny. Yeah, drinking stream. Maybe I should, but like drinking's not good for you. But I can just destroy my liver to get good content, you know? The cooking stream is something I want to do, but I just know that the cooking stream will be awful if I don't really prepare for it. So I need to like sit down and start planning. I need to like actually sit down and start planning out a cooking stream, like seriously. But this goes back to, I talked about this with Kiana a little bit, but I have just one problem right now, primarily with my setup and stuff, and it's what, like, it limits me a lot right now. It's not a big deal. Like, it was bothering me when I didn't understand it, but now that I understand it, it doesn't bother me like that anymore. But the problem I'm having right now is that my apartment is a work in progress built. Like, my actual home is not like my home right now. It's a project, is the wording I used with Kiana. And the problem with living in a project is it's like not really fun at all. It's not enjoyable. It doesn't feel good. And it, like, I get frustrated a lot by my own living space because it's not finished yet. So that's something I need to finish my home, but it's a really big project. Like, it's not reasonable to expect that I'd move in to my first apartment alone and have interior decorating figured out in a month and a half or two, you know, a month and a half, literally. I'm not going to have interior decorating figured out in a month and a half. I'm not going to have, you know, everything bought that I need to have bought. I just still don't have everything unpacked that I need. I haven't unfinished unpacking. There's like an extra room in the apartment, but it's just filled with boxes and stuff right now, which is very frustrating. I took some out yesterday though. I'm proud of myself for that. But there's just a lot to do in this apartment, and it would be like a full-time job to get my apartment done. I also do think of laundry and cleaning and stuff as part of the job as well. Like, on a day where I have to like do content, like I think of it like my 8-hour shift. The first, like, usually when I have a content day, I wake up at like 8 a.m. or so, and then for the first, like, I wake up 8 a.m., like, whatever, take my meds and stuff, all that, and then and then like 9, I get up and I start doing like my, I do my skincare routine, wash my face, brush my teeth, everything, like drink tea. I start cleaning, and then usually the first like hour before I start even doing my makeup or anything, that first hour is just cleaning before I start working. Like, I clean the space that I'm going to start taking photos in, because I can't take photos in it dirty, you know, like it would look weird if I took photo. Like, so the first hour is just prepping like the space to be like cleaner so I can start taking photos and stuff like that. Have I considered streaming the work? I actually used to do that, and I don't know why I'm not doing that right now. I thought about it before this stream started. I have a couple things I need to build sitting over there. I need to build furniture, and I used to stream myself doing my laundry, which is really funny, but I used to do that on stream. I don't know why I haven't done it yet in this apartment. I just need to maybe adjust the camera somehow because I want to build this furniture on stream. And I actually thought of doing it today, but I couldn't get my camera in a nice position for it. And that was what stopped me. But if I can just move my camera and get it set up in a nice position where it has a good look at the floor, I will make this furniture on stream and we'll make that into content. And I think that is good. I think that like doing shit streams are good. They're good content and they're also good for other people's productivity. Because I remember when I would do my laundry streams, I would do them on stream and people would literally be like motivated by me making my bed on stream, doing my laundry on stream, all that stuff to do it themselves, right? It's good. It is good, objectively. So the setup I have right now doesn't really allow that. Like there's nothing I can't do cleaning and stuff and still be on stream. So I need to maybe think about, yeah, the laundry stream did help me find this top exactly because I couldn't find it. I think I might need to just adjust the camera angle, maybe. Maybe that's what I need to work on. Just change the camera angle of how it looks into my home. And then I can actually like do shit. Because right now, even though I set this up so that I could cook on stream, realistically, if I go cook, like, I mean, you can see, right? If you just watch me here as I go. Like, this is not really cooking on stream. You know, like the intention was to, but you can't see shit, right? You can't see anything. So it didn't really work out how I wanted it to, this kind of setup. It hasn't worked out exactly how I wanted it to, which is okay. But I probably need to adjust somehow the camera here. I need to adjust the camera or something here or the desk setup. I don't know exactly how. Maybe all I need to do is twist it like 90 degrees. And just literally face like this way, and then have the camera looking, you know, instead of looking that way, the camera just looks this way. You can see the stuff I need to build, by the way. But just have the camera looking this direction instead. You know? Like that. That might just be better, probably. I don't remember how I had my camera set up here, unfortunately. I kind of like the angle. Does my camera have zoom? Yeah, it does. Yeah, that was room reveal. Yeah. It does have a zoom, yeah. But basically just maybe put the camera under the chair and get a see-through chair. That would be good content, I think. That would be good content.